everybody, welcome back to Raleigh. What you're gonna do when the Caniacs run wild on you here tonight. It's about to go down. The Hurricanes take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Quick shot, and it's turned aside by Brodeur. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Oh, going wide. And that's off target as it hits a body. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The all-time All-Stars will play from the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Off the post, oh, so close. Here's a pass. Here's a shot. And it can't connect as it's blocked in front. Shot. And it's picked up by the defense. Oh, look at that hit. The D picks it up, but they are still under pressure. And there's a violent collision. And the D comes up with it. There's a textbook body check. And there's a hit with a little violence. And the D's got it here. Takes it in the corner. Skates with it. And that's blocked. Here's a drive. Scores! And the bunch of Sharks are loving it tonight.
This shift is more than just a goal, James. It's about everything that's tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because it was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lanes. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized.
The Hurricanes finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Hurricanes have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Carolina's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The all-time All-Stars grab possession to the puck. Can't maintain possession. Big-time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. The Hurricanes win possession here in the open ice. Puts it on net. Big-time glove save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Carolina's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, great save there! Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Quick shot, and that's broken up. Lays the body. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Slides it diagonally. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. Oh, James, goalies get really angry about these ones. You have a defensive zone turnover. You could be out of your zone. Instead, the goalie's cut out of position and the puck's in the back of your net.
extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
The all-time All-Stars get a hold of it. Oh, look at this. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Here's a shot. And he was ready for that save. The all-time All-Stars will play it in their own end. Quick pass to Lemieux. To his teammate. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Takes it into the slot. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. They use their speed on this counter-attack and get... here, James, and what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The all-time All-Stars take control of the face-off. Takes a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow! Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Oh, what a move! Wow. Scores! And oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Wow, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Puck scooped up by Lidstrom. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And that's intercepted. Smart defensive play there. From the point, they take control of it.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, a spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Big save. Works it across to Pronger. Denies him on the one-timer. And that's a smart heads-up play by Aho.
The Hurricanes are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Carolina's generated a lot of offense because of their puck possession, in particular in the O-zone where they've just dominated play. They have that 2-goal lead, and they can't sit back. They've got to continue to press through the second period.
The Hurricanes lead here in the second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denied by the goaltender. He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Well, this winds up in the back of the net from distance because he lets it rip. He gets all of his power behind it, but it's a quick release with his head up that tells the story here, James.
Carolina's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here in period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Here he is, shot right in front. from the back of the net. Here he is, takes the shot! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Hurricanes have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Carolina's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass. Lots of time left in this period. Carolina's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Roslovic won the draw and they're on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Stankoven. Oh, zero fear to get in front of that shot. Sends the pass over. Dishes it to Forsberg. Moves it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Hurricanes don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Orr's got it on the offensive end. He's got a step, and he makes the save. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Walker. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Huge save on that play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. What a chance here! Dishes it off! Shoots the door! Whoa, what a save!
Burns is so effective. I mean, he is a pure goal scorer, and he has been extra dangerous tonight. Just get the puck to him. Bond's got 2 goals in the game, and he's looking for his 3rd. The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
The Hurricanes get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Best power play in the league gets another opportunity. You know their position and how they can execute. But if they can get another one, they're really setting the tone and putting their opponent on their heels.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Blake. Tiptoes around the poke check. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The all-time All-Stars gain possession. Avoids the poke check. And he gets in the lane to block that. Drills him. That's a beautiful pad save by the goalie there. And he slides it quickly to Coffey. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end.
How's penalty is almost expired.
Big time stop. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Here's a hit. And that slides right out to center ice. Tries to get it over to Svechnikov.
The Hurricanes need to continue to push and press exactly the way they started this game. I mean, it's halfway through and they've dominated in every area.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
When you're the culprit and you're going to the box for the 2nd time in 1 period, you recognize that you've also compromised your team here. It's a team sport, and man, they're not happy right now.
The Hurricanes win the draw on their own end. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
The Hurricanes have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close, they know how to intercept, and it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning.
Stahl's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Hurricanes take possession here inside the offensive zone. The all-time All-Stars get breakaway. Big-time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
And a great The all-time All-Stars gain the zone. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Hurricanes are getting called for boarding on the play. The all-time All-Stars will get a small sample size of a 5-on-3.
They've got to attack and drive. They've still got an opportunity to hit strike, not just once, but possibly twice. They've got to find a way to get it to the net.
The all-time All-Stars have it in the offensive end. And a quick save on that one. Orlov's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed as he joins the kill. The Hurricanes will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Here's a chance on the breakaway. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The all-time All-Stars gain possession in their own end. Now a quick trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. And he can't pull the trigger on the play.
It's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Big time stop there. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Roslovic. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. And he dodges the poke check there. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Sneaks by the poke check. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Quick feed to Lidstrom. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Here's a chance. Tonight, and they have capitalized on plenty as they take a sizable lead here late in the second. Yzerman's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. The all-time All-Stars carried along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Passes on over to Stahl. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Carolina's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Puck grab by Gretzky. Sends the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Anderson's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you
scores on the rebound, it's buried.
A good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter-attack speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
Carolina's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
To the low slot. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Knocks it away with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Sakic. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Denies him in close. The Hurricanes have it now. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Across the line from center. Shot! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Hurricanes' offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. They win the draw and go on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Lets it go, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Puck sent over to Stahl. Moves by the check. Pronger's lugging the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Scooped up along the wall by Gostisbehere. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. And now he moves it to Svechnikov. He's got a step. Sensational stop by Bouger.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Stopped by the goaltender. The Hurricanes have it now. Angles it over to Blake. Up and rush. Shot blocked in front. What a play. Grabbed along the boards by Walker. Slides the puck across to Aho. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Lemieux. Passes out front. Puts it off the post. Shuts him down.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
He scores! Sebastian Aho!
What a goal. I'm surprised he didn't snap his twig in half after that snapper there, James. I mean, the force at which he bore down with, it's incredible how much power he can get from his wrist and transfer of weight.
Carolina's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Hurricanes play it near the point. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Beliveau's gained the line and on the attack. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. From point blank. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point blank range. Great poke check on the reach. Carolina's got it in the neutral zone. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Look out. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Moves it around along the half wall. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Taken along the wall by Solani. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with the quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. 50 seconds left. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Here's it around. Has it in front. Skating with it. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save under the pressure. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Takes it to the net. Big play inside the defensive zone. Sakic's crossed the line and gained the zone. Slides it across. Jarvis takes the puck.